Do. I need a mug. Welcome to Surviving in the Wild. Thanks for locking me out, Ben. Appreciate it. So, if you're looking for a Bear Grylls type or a Ray Mears, then I'm going to let you down. At this channel, it's not about surviving in the wild, like I know in the wilderness, in forests and stuff like that, but what it's about is surviving in the world when you struggle with your mental health. So we won't be whittling sticks, we won't be making fires, but we will be kicking back on some camping chairs over a flask of tea or coffee and telling you the stuff you need to know about mental health, the facts, the bite-sized information, all you need to know. But firstly, coffee. Firstly, if you don't really want to watch the whole sort of episode, then that's completely okay. You can literally click on the QR code or scan the QR code, click on the link and go get the support. Like, go understand what else is available to you in your area. That's the whole point of this, is that we want you to find out where you can get the right support at the right time for you. So click it, should be on the screen somewhere, wherever I've put it. I've put it over there. Ooh, this sugar's a bit granulated. Mental health is complicated. I'm not going to patronise anyone by saying that you can understand everything you need to know about mental health from watching these videos. But what I am hoping you're going to get from this is an understanding of where you can get some support and maybe a little bit of a more understanding about some different elements of mental health, whether it be, I don't know, anxiety, depression, whatever it might be that you might be struggling with. Hope we can give you a little bit of information. Where has this all come from? So, a study was done by some clever people and I about mental health professionals as TikTok and Instagram influencers. And in this study, they looked at how many of these people actually linked back to support. And I'll let you think about what you think the answer to that is. How many actually link back to mental health information and support? There might be a clock going right now. None. None, nada, nothing, nilcho. Nilcho is definitely not a language. So that's where we come in. The whole point of this is that we're going to give you the facts, we're going to give you reliable information, but then we're going to link it back to where you can access support. Understand actually that you want support. That's why you might be watching this video. So that's what we're going to do, and that's why I linked back to that link in the beginning. Yeah? Cool. So who's going to be in these videos? So these videos are being created with young people, as well as mental health clinicians, but people with lived experience. Amazingly, mental health clinicians also do have lived experience of mental health issues. That's probably why they went into the field half the time. And me. I've not introduced myself. I'm just the weird guy sitting with a cup of coffee on a balcony. I'm Chris. I am a 27-year-old guy from York, and I've got lived experience of mental health issues. I work for a charity in York, but the whole point of my job is to try and help young people access the right information about mental health. I'm going to make you two promises on this channel. One, we're never going to try and sell you anything. We're not going to do what some other influencers have done and try and sell you their books or their calendars or this get better quick resilience program or whatever it might be. We're never going to sell you anything because we're not here for that. We're here to just help. We're here to find you the right support. And number two, everything on this channel is going to be checked by clinicians. We know that there's loads of misinformation. We know there's lots of things that aren't completely helpful on social media. So what we're going to do is going to have trained clinicians checked everything to make sure that what we're putting out there is helpful, because that's the whole point of this at the end of the day. So if any of that sounds up your street, in your bag, whatever you want to call it, then please follow along, subscribe to help us help others. Cheers.